I'm talking about Robbie Blake. Robbie, a game that started so well, ended in a 3-2 defeat. I can see you're not pleased, but what are your overall thoughts on the game?
Distraught, really. Game should be all over at half time. It just sums us up. We're just too powder puff up front. We're not ruthless. We're not aggressive enough, and we have scored a number of goals this season, but and then we're conceding goals willy-nilly from not even coming under pressure. Pete, we haven't even really. Can you remember really a stage where we've come under pressure in the game today? Nah, no. We can't. I can't. We haven't come under pressure, as in, a barrage of shots, a barrage of corners, crosses, coming in our box to defend them for our lives. We haven't. We've conceded 3 and we've lost a game. Yeah, even when you get first half, we've had all the chances. The first goal comes from now a centre forward nearly being through 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He heads the ball in the air, loses the ball. Robbo gets tight initially, then drops, and then gets ran, and then the lad takes a ridiculous deflection, goes over Miles' head. Fine. We regroup, we score again after half time, go 2-1 up. Good teams, and teams that can do something, go and win that game 3 and 4-1, regardless of the opposition, because you just overpower them, because they take risks, and they get the job done. Not us. They just play one ball down the side, goal. Then no pressure on the ball from wide areas. Cross comes in. Me full-back heads the ball back into the middle of the goal. So no wonder you're losing 3-2. And the reality tells you we're just not strong enough, mentally strong enough. And like you say, we've come under no pressure in the game. Unless I'm being biased, I can't remember. And we've lost the game.
I would say the game reminded me a lot like the Kingstonian game. We was on top of that for the first 40 minutes. Only getting a 1 goal now, Robbie, isn't it? Goals win matches. If you only 1-0 up at any time in the game, one chance and the other team scores.
But it doesn't matter if you're scoring goals, does it? If you're conceding 3, Pete. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. And reality tells you that, anyone watching that game would think that a team who's lost today haven't come under real pressure in the game. How many saves has Miles had to make? He's made 1 save, Miles, from a free kick in the first half. Other than that, he's picked the ball out of his net 3 times. And we've had chance after chance, I think. I don't know whether I'm, at the inside of the post. But the end of the day is we're not ruthless enough all over the pitch. That's the bottom line. And we are young, and I get that. And we've got some decent, tidy players. But to win something, you need the other side of the game. And to be successful, even at this level, you need the other side of the game as well. And unfortunately, at the minute, we haven't got it because we keep conceding goals from nowhere. Yeah, we've had a couple of injuries, a couple of suspensions. Doesn't mean nothing. The team that went out today was good enough to get a result. And in reality, if they'd done the basics right and the fundamentals right that everyone should do, we would have won the game. That's the crux of it, because you've seen today we've lost a game from really in a position we shouldn't have.
Yeah, well, personally, from the commentary box, I thought both teams wanted to play football. It was a good footballing match, but it's just naive. It's just like what you say. We had Alfie in the wing-back position today. It's not his usual position. He got caught out a couple of times. McCormick on the right. I suppose you had a choice to go 4-4-2, but 3 at the back with the players we've got was possibly the chosen formation, wasn't it?
We just felt like that with the people we had missing. We felt that was important, and listen, after 50, 60 minutes, it looks the right call, But then, I was loath, so I didn't really want to make the formation change. But I just felt with what we had today, we only had 2 subs as well. What we had, I thought that was the best way going forward, and that was my reason behind it.
Well, we've got another week to prepare for next week's FA Trophy game to Bowers and Pitsea. I suppose the training sessions are going to be full on, aren't they? Because I can tell you're not happy, Robbie.
It's just disappointing because, like I said to the boys after the game, if you're coming under the barrage of pressure and you're putting bodies on the lines, and I'd be praising the lads, saying, "Whoa, what a performance! Yes, we lost 3-2, but they were good today. They've battered us. They've put us under so much pressure, and they deserve to win." It's not like that. That's not me being disrespectful to them, because it's football. The bottom line is, it doesn't matter about performances, it's about winning games. And I'm aware of that. But we can't do what we're doing and keep doing what we're doing. It's schoolboy. And they need to realise that the quicker we can get some devilment from somewhere, you know, we're going to be in this position where we're going to be mid-table. We'll be good next week. We'll play easy on the eye, win, and then we'll come here again or come somewhere else and we'll get beat up. And then we'll be back. We've got underperformance. It takes more than that to be a successful team, and that's what we've got to realise, and I hope the players realise it.
Well, we've seen Harvey here today. He came and watched with Calvin.
Yeah,
Calvin
I don't know how far.
It's disappointing though. He's a massive loss.
Yeah,
isn't
I know,
he?
but I don't want to make excuses. You know, the team we had out today was good enough to get a result, and in reality, it should have got a result, Pete. That's the bottom line. Because I know I keep going on about it. We haven't come under real pressure in the game unless I'm watching something else. They are all their stuff came on a little bit of a break.
And their striker Kawasi, yeah.
Yeah, causing us problems, which we didn't nullify. And I said to the players, you know, being beat up by one player.
He was everywhere. Yeah, no, yeah.
It's not good enough. And we can't keep conceding the goals we're conceding.
Well, I think the referee, I looked at them, I watched, he added 5 on. So we played 10 minutes against 10 men. We didn't even look like scoring then, did we, Robbie?
Well, we're just so powder puff up front, Pete. You know, chances are going across the goal first half. You got to take everything in with it. It's so important. It matters to everything. And until they grasp it, until they understand, that's what I've said to them. Good players who are successful, have got it in there. They've got the desire, the steel, the grit. They know how to get over the line. We don't know. We'll do all right in games. We'll get over the line with quality we have and good goals. But to be on a consistent level, we need so much more.
Lastly, I'll say about the fans. I came on the coach. It was 36 of us on the coach and others supporting. I can see you frustrated at the end. You all came and clapped them. I'm sure the boys know we should have possibly got a result, but have you got a message for the fans just to try and stay positive?
Yeah, no, listen, we all try and stay positive because in reality is that how many teams have outplayed us really? Awesome, but there was a sort of situation behind that, as in, you know, it was a derby. You know, there's no teams that really outplayed us, but what they do is they outfox us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We outplay teams, but we haven't got the steel in both boxes that it is to take to be successful at the minute. And I'm still not happy with my defence. I'm going on about my front forward, but we're conceding too many goals, far too many goals for my liking, and it needs to stop. Because if you do that, you've got the foundations to go and win games.
Yeah. Cheers, Robbie. I can see you're disappointed. Thank you, mate.